So let's look a little bit closer on some of the interface inside the view. Before we're going over action, let's look on our viewports that we have. Currently, you notice we have it four: the top view, side view, front view, and main camera. For some people who work maybe with different applications like Maya or Cinema 4D, you have it top right will represent kind of perspective view. You always can customize and change them by going in a view. Here you just right click and you can select different type view. For example, if you want to select perspective, you can change this to the perspective. You can go to the top or to other views as well. So the icon right here, just right click, it's extend menu, and you can go select. You notice we have it also different type of views. We also have a different type of the shading, wireframe, fillet, or a smooth shading. It depends on what you want to preview. In some cases, when we work with the particles and electron collisions, you'll notice I will use wireframe for that. But most times, smooth shaded work very good inside the view. Also, we have options when you do for the rendering, for example, for perspective, show fog, density, render sky, and additional options. Also, you have options to enable disable light and use it reference on the background, mostly when you start kind of duplicating map maybe of some city or some other terrain. This has become very useful to this, used as a background. As well, you can use the last render on a back when you want to compare to specific rendering and changes. Next, we also have render options. If we right click, we can select different type of rendering. The user default will specify inside the render options, or other ones already preset. By default, it's set in preview mode, which is allowed very fast rendering and preview options. Your left click, which actually will render the currently frame. Okay, next things, what you notice, sometimes you maybe want increase. To increase as you just double tap click on the top frame, which is maximize those window, allowed you to see most in your workspaces. As well, on all windows, if you want it, you can change resizing them by just dragging. As well as where you have a world browser, you have your main camera, same ways you can just click and increase or decrease specific window size. The most windows will act the same with exception when you have the perspective or camera view. It includes additional options that are related directly to the camera. For example, let's go look on a view display options, right click. You notice right here we have additional options that we can display color channel, alpha, or depth. Same things we can selecting by click on this icon, the color mode, the alpha mode, or depth. The rest of them is the same as we have it in other ones, except right here we have additional options for show object active layer, frame, or the zoom extent. Next we have our render with same properties, quick render, or select different type of rendering options for this window. While you look on the color, alpha, and depth window, we have a multipass if it's selected inside the render. To select them, you need to go inside the render options and enable multipass or a G-buffer render in render options window. After this, these options will be available. Also, when you have different G-buffer layers, you can scroll through them. You have also post-render options opening, which allowed you to modify settings, for example, for the gamma workflow, gamma corrections, or any additional effects you want to apply to the post-process. And we have options to the save currently display image. You also notice when we have it display image, it's open our render display. We'll look on this render display with a stacking in next tutorials.